This is Jolly Lee Jamil, and tonight, because I re-record this video a couple times, it was too long or some silly, pointless mishap occurred, and I had to do it over again. Anyway, this is a video about censorship. In particular, library censorship. I've been working at a library for the past 2 years now, and when I first started there, it wasn't to this level of censorship. In 2000, I think 2002 is when the Patriot Act went in full effect. During this time period, the library went along with the new rules, and everybody's library card went from just being your name on a little piece of paper that you basically probably paid maybe 15 cents to get, depending on where you were, to this free thing that has a barcode on it. This is my library card. You see the barcode? They input your information into a computer system. It may seem like it runs quicker, but they save your information, including what you check out. This is a DVD. This is the barcode. This is the purchase barcode, but this is the library's barcode. They put it on the back now. They used to have it on the front of the DVDs, but I don't know why they switched to the back. They had a few people complaining, well, we couldn't read the titles, and our children wouldn't read the titles, and it was covering up the title of the book or whatever. That was partially the case for the movie. It didn't really matter because we don't even use that barcode anymore. What we now use to check out these items at the library is this. Give it a couple seconds to focus, but if you can see this little square right under my finger, you see all the white around here and the opposing flaps of the book, of the cover. You see this little square. This is an RFID chip. The information, basically a statistical number, is scanned through the computer system under your barcode, and it says that you checked out this particular item. It may not seem like a problem if you're just checking out the Simpsons DVDs or Harry Potter books, but it becomes a problem with when you're checking out books and movies based on certain situations in society. You pick up the 9/11 report. This person is interested in what's going on 9/11. Well, the 9/11 report may not seem like a big deal to them because they made it. But if you check out a DVD, and rarely libraries have this type of information, let's say loose change, 9/11 truth, or some DVD where it's pointing out the facts, then it becomes an issue of surveillance. Like there's certain keywords they pick up and start recording what you check out, what you say on your phone calls, or whatever. Same thing as with your library card. You pick up a certain film, movie, book, so on and so forth, and it has a little key phrase, key title. They monitor what you check out from that point on. They may not say it to you, you may not get a piece of paper in the mail, but if you've seen the actions of the government so far, they don't tell you anything when they're watching you. They just watch you. They tell you later on, oh yeah, we were watching you. You were wrong. How am I wrong when I wanted to know what you were doing? You should be telling me that. Government for the people, not people for the government. Anyway, that is monitoring. Where does the censorship come in? Okay. Here's an example. Have you seen repurchasing that older material that may be out of date, maybe not being published anymore. They're just throwing these items away. History, in other words, they're throwing away history. Something, certain pieces of information you cannot find or get anywhere else but at the library that they're throwing away now. Some libraries are putting them on microfilm or more up-to-date forms of cataloging and preserving them, but the library system I work in has 19 different branches, and out of those 19 different branches, there are some branches in very rundown, very undesirable neighborhoods. Well, you could say, well, they're putting it in there and they're passing on. Well, if you put those books in these particular libraries and you make those books into reference books, a reference book stays on the shelf. You pull it off the shelf, you can look at it, but you can't take it home with you. And there's certain libraries in these certain undesirable areas for one particular reason. The environment in that area. And I'm not talking about the neighborhoods and the people. No, the area where the library is located. One in particular that they send a lot of books to catalog and sort of what they call preserve, put them in reference and leave them in reference so you can't check them out anymore. This library floods when it rains. So oftentimes when this library floods, those very books get tossed. They're mildewed, rotting, and they're being thrown out instead of being put away somewhere safe where they can be used again later on in the future. They're throwing away history. On top of that, there is a request system. You can request items from other libraries, that's true. But you can also request somebody buy something from another library. Not even from another library, buy it from the WorldCat system. WorldCat is a particular program that all libraries are under. You put in a keyword, a phrase, title of a book, and they have a catalog of what the item title that you put in, key phrases, and it pulls up everything under that title. And you choose accordingly what you want, whether you want the DVD version of that or the book on CD, the MP3, whatever version you want, WorldCat should put it up. This is the problem with that. When you have other people ordering this stuff for you, they can choose what they want you to have and what they don't want you to have. And it goes not through a few, let's say, overly conservative or closed-minded librarians. No, this goes beyond them. They have a list of items they will not order for the library. This became all too clear to me when I started ordering certain items. I wanted to order a few older books on the Black Panthers, and I wanted to order a few books on the Illuminati, New World Order, other more in-depth books about the situation behind 9/11. I was into some serious, give me some information stuff. I want to know what's going on. That became an issue to them, and they censored me. Well, they're censoring the library. They're not allowing certain things to come in the library because they feel it's not in their best interest to have it there. Well, they're censoring the libraries now. What is next? That could be considered censoring of thought, free thinking. You don't allow somebody to learn something new, you don't allow them to pick up new information. Food for thought. This is Jolly Lee Jamil. Be easy. Make some noise.